Alright, so I want to welcome you back. Welcome you into the channel here. New, returning viewers, subscribers, pretty much everybody out there. What I got here. This took me a while to figure out. A lot of tinkering, a lot of toying around with parts and moving things around, and you know, there is a ladder right there. Actually, not right there. That's a 1x1 Stroud companionway. Then our all-in-one berth here. We have Optech Hab spine right here. A lot of Nova parts here. Some Stroud Cowlings. The 1LAs, I believe. The LB would have more of a square on it. Fuser DC 403 here. As you see there. PB1, well, PBO 175s. And up further back, there's 4 of the PBO 300s. Class C, obviously. SGD 3200 grab drive here. Let's see if I can. Oh, it's off. I'd have to go in, take the armillary out, put it back in, come back out, and then let y'all see that. But the armillary will be right in there. We have our Cabot C4 Bridge here, which is awesome. I love this thing. Only one would stare. Alright, so this will cost you roughly, I want to say 400k, 450, depending on how you build it. I mean, I know it does look similar to, what was it, Ibanon, but I call this Coyote. Translating from Hungarian to English, Coyote. Alright, let's get into the builder and I'll start digging around at it, try to figure out and remember how I built this. Guess it is Class C. So, took an exam the other day and kind of didn't do so well, but you know, it's Cisco, it's hard. Anyway. Yeah, this took some little bit of glitching, as y'all would call it. I just call it duplication or flip canceling. Right here with the tile braking engines. Let's see. We do have some Stroud parts here. The Stroud Cap A's, aft top and aft bottom for 2, and then yep, the Stroud 1LA Cowlings. We do have a couple landing gear here, so there is no hab spine there. So if I delete that, I'm gonna get an error. Too few landing gears, so I need that there. There's a little bit of heaviness going on here, but overall, this came out pretty well. Impressed with it. Not heavily, you know, modified, I would say. I do have a singular 500 THE3 tank here in between the two Supernova 2200 engines. There is a count of 4 of these here. Now, how did I get these on the front? You'll see in a minute. But this Aculander 11, I have it sitting as like a, you know, just a brick. Now, there is no port side starboard, just flat out brick. So that gave me an attachment point for the engines. And I didn't want to put them too far forward or for. You put them here, I just thought it was ugly. You know, wanted it back. But we're gonna get into this in a minute. We do have our ship bed landing bay. You know, 200 landing bay sitting back here, so it's rear facing into a companionway to our slim docker. There's a companionway back here. When you open the door, you're gonna see your shield because the shield's gonna go into it. So I thought that was awesome too. Alright, so highlight, delete the whole thing. I'm gonna start out with our ship bed 200. You hit Y to flip it aft. Now from here, this is gonna be Stroud. Just a couple things here. Well, the hab spine I'm gonna take and put it out for now. I'm going to use that later. For now, Shroud Companionway. Right, and from this little hatch here, left trigger, right trigger, throw down a workshop. From this center point, I'm going to throw down a 3x1 all in one berth. I'm going to leave that bare for now, but duplicate the companionway and pop that out. At the very top, we're going to put our Hope Tech hab spine on our all in one berth here. Alright, this initially didn't happen this way, but you know, I'll go ahead and throw it together for you. Initially I had the Cabot C4. This is going to stay here, but I had 2 of these hab spines. But I needed the extra landing gear, so that landing gear ended up going down here. Anyway. There's no ways... There's no ways a cargo in here at all. I'm going to grab ourselves Class B Warden SG-400. We're going to pop this onto our landing bay here. Fun part, we're going to grab our companionway now. It'll turn red because it won't let you attach it here. So all we do is right on D-pad, left on D-pad. I moved it, you heard the sound to attach, and now it's on there. Highlight the whole thing, bang. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna knock out these landing gears. They're gonna be all AccuLander 11s. Put down, attach one on the port side here. So if you remember, you see this angle coming out. You want that little nub here facing up and away. And duplicate, flip, stick that in the middle, and duplicate this one, flip again. So again, that nub is facing away. The angle you see here is up and away. That darker angle here. Alright, grab one more. I'm going to flip so that it's a block. Stick that behind our front AccuLander 11 here. It may seem a bit weird, I get it. But this is just how I did things. Actually, no, this is going to go back one, I believe. The engines, engines are going to go here and that. We're going to have actually, yeah, these go back one. My apologies, because then our reactors go in here, grav drives go in here. So while I'm here, grav drive, I didn't want to go too high with this one, so 3200. Stick that right in between there, at the front of our all-in-one berth. And at the front of our workshop. Boom, boom. Alright, now, reactor, fuser DC-403. Goes right in, sandwiched in between these other landing gears here. And on our all-in-one berth and our workshop here. I know it seems weird, but I'm going to go into structural, try to knock all this out. I'm going to need a Nova Cowling 1L top 4. And we're going to need a Nova Cowling 2L top 4. Duplicate this and flip it aft. We're going to need those. And while we're here, fore and aft, I'm going to sit right on top here. So pretty much one covers our rear portion of the all-in-one berth, 3x1, and the other one goes at the fore, kind of covering our Hope Tech hab spine here. Give you an idea. Alright, now, Nova Cowling is going to sit right on our companionway here. Back into structural. And go up on Deimos. We're going to need some wing A's, so I'm just going to sit these to the side for now. Where are you? I want the hull. Right, Deimos hull is going to go right behind our Nova Cowling here. Alright, and since I'm going to need these eventually, grab a Deimos spine A, put that off to the side, and a tail A. Put that off to the side for now. I'm going to go down to Stroud. I'm going to need a bunch of Cap A's. I'm going to sit those off. Stroud Cowling 1 LA. Port. Sit right over here in front of our craft drive. Right against our bridge. Then duplicate this. Flip, flip, flip. And we're going to have the 1 LA starboard. Right now, grab this cap, pick it up, left on D-pad, or right on D-pad actually. This is going to sit right here behind our craft drive. Grab this one, flip, 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 and that'll sit on the starboard side. Now again, what I do is I duplicate, down one, flip, 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 and you have your bottom aft. So starboard aft top, starboard aft bottom. Come over here now, highlight, duplicate, drop down one, flip once. That's all you have to do. Absolutely wonderful. Now we have our port aft bottom and our port aft top. All right. If I remember correctly, that's it for cosmetics. But I'm going to go down and grab, where are you? IO braking engines. We're going to need a number of those. Just letting you know off the top, you know, and right off the bat. Weapons, not yet. Fuel tanks, we're going to grab our 500T. That's going to go right at the back of our companionway, underneath our Deimos hull here. Alright, and to get these out of the way, Spine A is going to sit right on top of our Deimos hull A. So Deimos Spine A there. Grab this tail, stick it right on the back of the Deimos hull here. Alright, almost there, folks. Gonna pop over to engines, grab 4 Supernova 2200s. Now one is gonna sit on our reactor here. And one is gonna sit on our grav drive. That bottom attachment point down here. I mean, you can put it up top, but it looks kind of, I don't know. I like the low profile, but that's just me. You don't have to, you know, copy that. Move these up forward. Grab another Supernova. We're going to sit it on our fuel tank on each side here. Grab another one, duplicate, pop it down. Alright, so that's that. Now, I'm going to grab our braking engines. Nope, want it directly on our engine here. Now I'm going to hover over, duplicate, flip, hit A to accept, highlight the whole thing. Nothing attached except for that wing. We'll get there. I'm going to duplicate another braking engine. Pop it onto our Supernova 2200 here. Hover over the tile braking engine. Duplicate. Then hit Y to flip. And hit A to accept. Alright, if you don't want to do this each time, basically use right bumper or control click to select both of them. Duplicate it. Drag and drop onto your back engines. I'm going to be very careful. Select these two. There you go. Done. So instead of doing the flips on both sides here, starboard and port, you can just do it once and then duplicate. Drop. select both, duplicate, and drop again. Make it easier for yourself. Alright, I'm gonna grab this Deimos wing, flip it starboard, attach it to the engine. I want these engines back, so I don't want it on the reactor grav drive. I'm gonna pull them back one. That's me. I think it's ugly being so far up. There we go. Much better. That's initially how I started, with it all the way up here on our reactor and grav drive, and then pulled them back and then modify the landing gears. Go ahead and duplicate this Deimos wing A, flip it, drag it over to this engine here. Now duplicate this one, left on D-pad, flip it aft, and that's going to sit on our top rear engines here. Duplicate, flip, done. Now go over to weapons. There are no missiles on this. Want to give you all a heads up. We're gonna go for PBO 175s. We're gonna sit 2 on these Stroud caps. These Stroud caps, starboard aft top and port aft top. Grab one more, duplicate. I'm gonna put it underneath the wing here. Right? Duplicate this and drag it over. Done. Alright, call me a bit of an overachiever. I want too much power. That's fine. PBO 300 auto alphas. Take one on this wing A, duplicate, drag and drop over here. So on both port and starboard wing A's on the top, you're going to get PBO 300 auto alpha beam. I'm going to duplicate that, go all the way to the aft facing Deimos wings on the back of our engines and plop 2 down. One on port and one on starboard. Right now, missing a docker, so we got to go to the bottom here and on our companionway right behind our Coyote ship bed landing bay, 100 DP slim docker. Now for weapon 0, weapon 1 doesn't matter because I'll be using both at the same time to take down enemies. I don't know why I have max crew of 2. What did I put down here? Workshop. I'm going to change workshop to control station. There we go. Crew of 6, 30 light year jump range, 100 mobility. Basically because I didn't put any cargo on this. I mean, you could if you wanted to get rid of this hull A, put like a Galleon S204. So while I'm here, let's test that out here. Cargo. Yeah, mass jumps up to 2,196. 1,800 cargo. Not enough landing gear. That's a problem because I don't have space for it. Any more landing gear. I mean, you could get rid of the Stroud caps, maybe push them back and then, you know, flip cancel them here. Let's see. Pop this here, here, 2, 3, 4. Cancel. Yeah, see now, you don't have the warning anymore, but it kind of takes away from, you know. I'm going to undo all of that and leave this as is. Now, this got colored a bit weird, so I'm going to go ahead and left bumper while hovering over. It could be like this, Nova Cowling, hover over and just left bumper. Click on left stick. Color 1 is default gray. Color 2 is default gray. So, if you wanted to, you can go ahead and pause, copy, whatever you want to do. No big deal. Color 3. I brighten this up a bit. I like the kind of brighter yellow. ish. Oh no, knock that down a bit. All right, now I did color this separately. So for the bridge, we're gonna leave color 3 dark. Color 2 is gonna be the yellow. And for these cowlings, color 2 is gonna be, let's see. No, I don't like that either. We'll make that the yellowish. These I'm gonna color solid all the way through. Maybe even color the halves solid, but just leave it as is. Now for the Deimos wings here, I didn't like the spottiness of the colors. As you can see, it's like gray yellow, color 3 yellow, color 2 yellow. So you have a solid stripe here. And if you don't like the halves, just highlight those or select them using right bumper or control click and color them all dark gray. But that completes the Coyote. I'll go ahead and cancel out, see what I did. Yeah, I just left it all that and just colored the bridge a separate color. I think if I remember correctly here, what did I do? I have a different color, a different shade of yeah, color 3 is very different from what I put on there. This is a bit brighter. Color 2 is a very dark. You're welcome to pause, set your colors accordingly, and then continue on. Color 1 is the default. Let's see. I think the shroud caps as well as the rest of the body is colored the same way. So let's see. Yeah, color 1 is default. Color 2 is pretty much darker. And color 3 is that yellow. And remember the Deimos wing A's. Color 2 and 3 have to be the same if you want like a solid stripe going all the way across it here. Alright, the yellow coyote here. And that's it. So we're going to go ahead and jump in it and take a look around. Very simple, straightforward. There's not much to it. So I do like bigger ships, but you know.
Be taking off immediately, or are there other matters that require your attention?
Oh, that's right. I do have the dark ship interiors mod on, so everything is dark where it would normally be bright. If you are interested in that, I will link it in the description. But we're going to go straight forward here from our docker here. Right in to our control station. Right in. Now there's no hab spine, so you can't go straight forward. Basically needed the landing gear, so go in here, pop up this way. Here's our 3x1. Oh, I didn't color the shield. Uh-oh. That's alright. But yeah, if you walk in here, here's our shield. You can just walk like straight through it, around in a circle if you wanted to. But yeah, that storage area is just storing our shield. We're gonna go up in here, through our 3x1.
What can I do for you, boss?
Nothing. Leave me alone. Into our Homestead cab spine here.
Is there a way to go faster than the speed of light?
And I love how it turned everything dark. I love that for myself. For those of you not using that mod, it'll be different. Everything will be brighter. Floors will be white. Shroud. Anyway. Go in here, remove the armillary, and build it back up. And we're going to jump out. No, we can't go this way. So we have to go, to get out of the ship, we have to go back this way. We go ahead and jump down. Turn around. Boom. Now what I wanted to point out earlier should be there now. I don't think I need to jump up to see it. Yeah, there it is. Our armillary. Anyway, I'm gonna go back in. I don't have to do it this way. I can just fast travel, but for all of you who want to see character sit in the seat and then take off, we're gonna go do that now. Back through. Very simple layout here.
Any day you make it through is a victory.
We're getting in. Characters are all stiff. We're gonna take off.
Ready here. Fore's good chill.
Stay in orbit or jump. Your call.
Alright, it's all
How's
dark.
it going?
Alright, so our cruise speed, this should be up to like 640 something, 630 something. Our chill speed's gonna be 185. Go on, get there. Yeah, 642. That's not too bad. While we're here, go out this way. I already know where we're going. That's a given. Take out this and this and pop 2 more into grav, and I'll just put that back when we drop.
We're here. Hot off the stellar slide.
That's where Barrett gets way too excited for no reason at all. Alright, let's put that back in there.
Are you prepared to face judgment?
Where are you? Oh,
Target sitting there.
done 4.
Grav drive
Done
now.
4, done 4. A lot of parts out here. Like the music. Alright, star map. What do we got here? Hostile activity. Let's go. Seize you.
You shall be judged.
How many is there? 3, 4, 5, 8, 12, 1, 9, 42.
They're jumping out of here.
Look how quickly that takes it down. Not much action. What the heck? Want more? Well, let's see how this works this time. Can I turn that now? But you're welcome to play around with this as much as you want. Tinker with it, toy with it, change it up, whatever. But this is Coyote. I don't like how this left menu camera's working out here, but and speaking of, we're gonna go ahead and hit up. See what that? Yeah. Whoops. I already forget the buttons. Here we go. Here's looking at you, kid. Let's go in there. Check this out. Slow, kind of. I have a habit of going too fast. Y'all know that already. There we go. Decent shot there. Kind of dark, but you know. Anyway, thank you all for stopping by and checking this out. And I hope you enjoyed it. Fairly straightforward, simple build. Not much going on in the way of habs or storage, so welcome to tinker with that as much as you want. So, with that being said, been a few days, but I will catch you all on the next one. And if you enjoyed this video, definitely make sure to like and subscribe. Alright, later.